extraordinary day for celebration. I can't tell you how important this is for the state of the country. And it starts with a president who believes in the American worker, who believes in the American union movement, and who believes in the endless possibility of what America can build. President Joe Biden. Thank you, Mr. President, for having the vision to bring us here today. The second person we need to celebrate is our own Senator Chuck Schumer. He brought this to life from the beginning. This was his idea. He's been working on this legislation for over a decade. He knew that to compete with China, we needed to make it here. He knew if this country was going to be secure, we needed to make chips here. He knew that the only way to do this was through a bipartisan bill that would bring the whole country together about making it here. It was Chuck's dream vision from the beginning, something he knew he would do when he became majority leader. So I just want to thank Senator Schumer for not only being our vision, but our closer. Thank you, Senator Schumer, for getting across the finish line. And then I have to thank our governor. This doesn't happen without a governor who is able to come to the table with resources, to come to the table with promises of the best workforce in the country, who can come to the table with promises for education, for a pipeline of the best students, of the best workers. Someone who can come to the table with tax incentives, meeting this company, Micron, halfway to get it done. Governor, without your vision and your commitment, this would also not be done. So thank you, Governor Hochul. I can't tell you how proud he was to show the president what this plant's going to look like, that it's football field after football field in length, the state of the art. It was amazing. It was more than a kid in a candy shop. It was a man who was realizing his vision of his whole future. And he sees each one of you in this future. Every worker in this community is part of this future. And it is a bright future, and you should be so proud. Thank you so much. And I won't use the word that the president likes, but it's a big deal. And it's a big deal for three reasons. The biggest and most important, especially for this community, is jobs. This is going to create tens of thousands of jobs over decades. This is not a small investment. This is a generational investment. And not just this generation, but the next three. This is extraordinary for what it will do for Central and Upstate New York. It is extraordinary. And as the governor said, more companies will come. They will want to be part of this ecosystem. They will want to be part of this energy. They will want to be part of this success. The second reason this matters so much is national security. I sit on the Intelligence Committee and I sit on the Armed Services Committee. And when the Republicans did not want to fund this entire bill, several of us went to the SCIF to tell them, if you do not fund this now, we will not compete with China and we will not be able to keep this country safe. They understood and they got it done because of Senator Schumer's leadership. So this is the most important component to keep this country safe. Do not underestimate how important it is to be at the forefront of semiconductors, of AI, of quantum, and supercomputing. And this technology allows for all of that. Without it, we do not keep our country safe. And the last reason why this is so exciting is that it's hope. It's hope for the future. It's hope for tomorrow. It's for every kid sitting in the audience or watching this on television saying, I could be an engineer. I could be a mathematician. I could work at Micron. I could work anywhere. I could be the future of this country, the leader and the builder to see made in America once again right here in upstate New York.
From our last and most important participant up here on the stage. You know, the point that I want you all to remember is the jobs created making these chips and building these buildings is important. But guess what? Those of you who sell automobiles and dealerships can sell a whole hell of a lot more cars because people have good salaries. Those of you who make sandwiches in restaurants are going to make a whole lot more meals. Those of you who have clothing stores. I'm not joking. Think about the spin-off. Think about the spin-off. And so this is really a game changer for New York. It's a game changer for the country, and the guy who's changing the game. Sanjay, it's all yours, kid.